Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. We're back in hard mode series, and I've actually reset Windows finally. It's always a big thing because you gotta, remember to back up everything and stuff like that. But hey, in this episode, we're gonna do yet another clean out. Not seeing too many more frames, but I've turned some of the settings up. So I'm giving it a test, really, is what I'm doing. So let's see, I have a light that's like flickering, so we better switch that. I think something else was broke. I should have checked. Could just be the light. Isn't this at the bottom? We'll just buy the cheap one, because I'm a cheapo. I'm not a cheapo, but in this particular run, I'm going to have to be, because everything in this game is ridiculous. Okay, so that one's broken, but well, it's actually, it works out this way. I'll go pick this up. We'll take it back where it needs to go. So basically, I have like snow turned on. I've got all the weather on now. We still get the frame drops, but that's always been the case with this game regardless, so not too concerned about that. It's the fact that if it like slows down to like 5 frames per second, if it stays steady here between 15 and 20, for me that's good enough. I can play the game, it works nice, it looks smooth enough that it's not annoying. And that's what we've been playing with that for ages anyway, so. Okay. Although, well, let's look at the gold map here. Get that one in. It's nice to have really good dirt, but it's gonna run out, darn it. That doesn't make me too happy. Tag that one even though there's nothing there. I forget if we're doing like a format clean out or not in this one. Let me go see what we got rolling over here. We got only a single bucket up there and none here, so we're doing like a single cleanup then? Well, no, it's not a single, it's a double, because yeah, it's a double cleanup. Okay. I don't, oh yeah, I don't know if my controller is working yet. I asked my son to fix it, said he'll look at it, so we will see. I mean, it works, yes, but is it going to have the problem it did at the end of what I thought was the end of leaderboard? Seems that was a day behind. Like on my screen it said ends 26th at midnight, so I was playing 26th for midnight and I thought, okay, this should be it, but it actually was early morning, the switch between 25 to 26, not the switch between 26 to 27. You know what? I feel like it's almost closer just to drive this bad boy over to the gas tank than to. That's maybe even what I've been doing. I don't know. I don't even remember how much we were getting in cleanups, probably like 20 ounces maybe, so let's see how it goes. Now we're hanging at 15 frames per second. I might change some settings back to just bump it up some. But at least it's playable again, and not like a complete train wreck. Oh, goodness. That was a bit of a problem. I think I reset our gas tank that was here. Oh well. I was supposed to push it around. That or we hit that. I don't know what really happened, but... How much gas we got in here? 70. Okay. And this guy's got 684, 84. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. Well, I'll turn it back on once we're back down in the pit. Here we've got half of the water tower, so we're looking good there. Oh, it's not like my mouse is a little fast, actually. Let's put that. Where's our... Oh, they're up there. Okay. So let me see. They're way up there. We're digging over here then. Wow, okay. Oh, there's so much over here to dig out. Wow, crap. I feel like we're halfway through this claim. I don't think we are, but gee golly, it seems like it. There's a 0 there. We can come by and clean up any of this. It should be pretty decent. So. Good news is they still have like, well over 100. All these good ones have double that, but okay, let's see. So we were digging over there. I think we'll continue. But I might get up onto the dirt now. We can clean up that pile a little later. I think we were down in the dumps because we fell in. Could be wrong, but oh. I'm all like driving with the mouse and keyboard, which I never do in this game. Kind of weird. It seems to be working okay, the controllers, so I don't know if we took it apart or whatnot, but that or it's just behaving better because it knows I'm gonna fix it. Once we get all this dirt over here cleaned up, then we will be halfway done, I would say. That's still quite a ways to go. I'm thinking there's quite a few achievements I still have to do, but they all... Oh, this is going to be kind of a dumb clean... like a dumb dig. It's going to bother me. As long as we don't fall off the side, I think we'll be fine. Holy crap, slow down there, partner. Let's, oh, why my truck is parked over here? He must have been doing something that I need to go all the way over there for. And now I probably have to go all the way back to where my, the gas tank is and pick that up. I think we'll just park him here for now. We'll get this rolling now that we're in the market for... Can I pick this up, please? We're about ready to dig, so let's get stuff crack-a-lackin'. Honestly, I feel like I'm almost playing a whole new game. It's just such a difference to play it in a much better frame rate, and like just everything for me seems more smooth. I know it's not much better. In fact, it's getting lower. But I still have some settings I could turn off. I just wanted to see if it would work better. You know, because this game actually came out about the time this laptop came out. And so I would really anticipate that this game worked well. But who knows? Maybe it, you know, maybe it's wishful thinking. And if I haven't answered comments, I haven't actually been looking at them for a few days, so I'll get to them. So. I got 52 ounces of gold. Wonder how much of that's mine. Probably like 20. Guess we'll find out at midnight. But it is running smoother. I'm happy that it's not complete garbage anymore. And I don't know if I installed all of the like hardware device drivers yet, like, you know, that comes with the laptop. I did most of them, most of the ones that count, like the chipset and obviously the video drivers and DirectX and all those kinds of things. So I'm excited. If you haven't seen, in Forever Skies and actually Planet Crafters and a few others, I can use the GeForce Now service and it's like phenomenal. It's just amazing. So I'm glad that service is available and it's working well. And if you haven't, check out Forever Skies. It is a cool survival game, a lot like Raft, a lot like Subnautica. Everyone's saying. I haven't actually played Subnautica, so I don't know, but that's what they're saying, and I guess I believe them. I don't know. I don't really need the lights on, do I? It's middle of the day. You're light out here, man. So we got 300K. Wait, we need 500K for the next, the 800. I don't remember. It's been a while since I looked into them. I haven't had to look at the price of claims. Yeah, it just had to be done. I hate resetting Windows because you always feel like you might have missed something when you're like backing everything up. But I've been kind of working towards keeping most everything, like games and things, obviously it's kind of hard, but I mean, a lot of these games do go to the cloud storage, you know. But I do keep like the local save files, and a lot of the important files that I want to keep, I keep them in OneDrive, and that way also if I just happen to be out at a different computer, I have access to all the same files I'm using. But that, like for programming though, it's all done in GitHub, so I don't have to worry about that. I just download my repository the next time around, or whatever new computer I'm at, and then I'm good to go. So oh yes, as you all know, or most of you probably know, I've been looking for a job or an intern so I can finish up my school. And was it yesterday? May have been yesterday or the day before, I got an internship position offered to me. Unfortunately, at this moment, it's unpaid. So if that's the case, I might take the shortest amount of time, which will be 3 months. If it's paid, I don't mind doing even up to 6 months. Although I think the school and kind of the ruling that Finland has, it's going to be 18 weeks, which is what, 4.5 months really. So but it's cool enough. It'll start August 1st, which, or not 1st, actually August 7th. What I like about this one, and also one reason I took it, because I could have kept looking. I have time still, maybe. But honestly, the reason I took it is, so the company that actually gives it out, the like supervising person that's going to be like my supervisor, my mentor, he also works for a different company. He's like, yeah, at the end of this, you know, it's very possible we could even offer you a job here too. So it's, you know, instead of like working for one company and hoping that they'll hire you, I'm kind of in a position in this particular one where 2 different companies could have, or will be basically observing what I do and how I go about it, and kind of see what I'm capable of, basically, and then will possibly offer me jobs. So I feel like that's, you know, doubling my chances of getting a job at the end of this interview or internship. The interview itself went really well. Like the guy that'll be mentoring me, we just like hit it off quite well. You could tell that I wasn't like a newbie. He's like one of his questions actually was, why do you want this internship? He says, I look at your because I demonstrated what I built for that for myself, which is an app that's helping me like track my jobs, what I've applied for, what's been responded, stats, and all these things. So it's really cool, actually. He's like, this is really nice. It's a really good presentation of what you can do. He's like, why are you looking for an internship? You should just be looking for a job. I said, oh, that's a really good question. Then my answer was that, it's part of the, to finish the schooling, I need to get this internship done. It's 3 months, and it'll give me the ability to, I really don't like our angle here, but I don't know, maybe it's just where I park the truck is terrible. It'll give me an opportunity to learn, because I'm still, even though like I'm not a beginner. In fact, I've been doing general full stack development for 8 years now. It's still, I've only got like 6 months of, you could say, training under my belt for the actual language that I'm working in. And he's like, well, that's fair enough. He says, like, it's only 3 months and 3 or 4 months, and it's definitely a good learning experience regardless. So they were happy with how I interviewed, basically, and I thought it went really well also. In fact, I even, like, kind of to get this interview, I called the basically the CEO or like, okay, our school, well, let me backtrack. The CEO called our school, or was in talks with our school, and indicated they needed, or they could offer some internship positions. And so they posted it that, hey, these are open. And so the way to contact him was either through his email or to call him. But what I did is I sent an email, and then I waited like 3 days. It might have even been a whole week. And I'm like, you know what? I need to like see what's up. And this is probably where I should do more of if I'm looking for a real job. Does it actually work? So I decided, okay, you know, there was a one day I'm like, you know, if I don't get an email back from him by this date, I'm gonna give him a call and see what's up, which is for me very difficult. I'm not good at talking to people. It's funny though, you know, I've worked in call centers in America for like 13 years. So I'm used to being on the phone talking to people, but it's different when I'm the one initiating the call and doing all that stuff. So I called him up. The call went super well. I was actually kind of impressed that it went as well as it did. He was like, oh, we've been pretty busy. We're going through them this week, so I will let you know in 2 or 3 days how it's going. I'm like, oh, okay, great. So then after that, he did call me and he's like, hey, we've got a few times. Does this time work for you for an interview? It'll be about 45 minutes, which is also something we discussed on the phone call. We had like a 40-minute call or conversation when I called him. So it was really nice. And so me calling him, I think, was really what probably got me the interview. And then just the interview went really well. I impressed him with the work I had, you know, and the technical officer was what he is. He was a CTO. He's like, well, you really know your stuff. So we've got a few other candidates we're going to look at. We'll let you know in a few days. So I'm like, okay, very good. I can live with that. And then they called me back yesterday, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take it. You know, I need one. I want to get it so I can graduate this particular. You know, because it looks better if you've gone to school and you've actually graduated the whatever course that you're in. You know, it's easier on applications to show, yeah, I've graduated, than to explain, oh, you took this course, how come you didn't graduate? Now we're kind of close to the edge. It's really weird because the angle is so funny. I can see the controller's still a bit janky, but you know what? I didn't check. Just make sure everything's going through. I'm just assuming it's just all running through the system like it's supposed to. Whoa, my gosh. I think my mouse is a little speedy here. Just a second. Alright, I think the mouse is better now. And yes, this is going through like I would expect it to. So not to worry. Does look like now we're hanging over the edge. Don't like that. It's Friday. I'm very happy. It's kind of like, well, it's our payday, but it's not. So it's the 29th. We get paid on the 30th. No, it's the 30th. We generally get paid on the 1st. And as you know, the rule is generally if we get, you know, if the end of the month, or sorry, the first of the month is during a weekend or a holiday vacation, we get paid the Friday before. But this time, partly because I've handled the finances in the past, so I know what's going on. We have quite a bit of taxes to pay this month, and so if we took our pay also in the same month, then we would we'd even have more taxes to pay. So I was like, look, basically we've got some funds that can tide us over for the weekend, and we'll get paid on Monday, and then the taxes are going to a different month. So just helping the business out a little bit with that. I was trying to explain it to my wife, and she's like, well, I don't get it. Like, does it matter if we pay, like, we plan that the tax is going to be that much, so why don't we just pay it now? I'm like, well, because we didn't plan to pay it in that month. She wasn't getting it, so I was like, all right, lady, I'll just take care of it. You just go do what you do. Go make the money, and I'll make sure it's paid out right, and it's available for us to spend when it is, and that all of our employees can get paid as well. We have about, I think she was saying we're up to about 15 people employed. So like I said, I'm not so much involved in the business anymore, so I handle only the most highest of things, basically. Well, and all of the IT. If there's a problem with most anything like that, I take care of it. For instance, we needed new Microsoft licenses for a few more laptops, and so I've been having to look for prices and things for that. Now, we're a business, and we could use up to like 10 licenses, at least, maybe 12, because we do have attrition, so people come and go, and we don't always need, like, if we have 15 people now, who knows, in 5 months we might only have 8. This is how it works, and we're okay with that. So I'd say not 5, I would say like 10 licenses would be perfect. Unfortunately, buying them singly as a business, doing it the right way, it's, I think, $250 or something per office license. And but they have this bulk license thing, and but they haven't called me back to give me any prices and quotes and set me up with it. So it kind of disappoints. I like Microsoft. I like their products, but I will not use it as a SaaS. SaaS is software as a service, which means we pay, because we could just sign up for the Office 360 online, have it instantly done, and pay $10 a month for everyone that wants to use it. But if you think about it like that, say we've got 10 people, it's $12 a month. We're already paying for several, 1 or 2 licenses every month. And that doesn't stop. But if you buy it outright, then in fact, as a home user, I'm telling you, buy it as an outright. Yes, it's a big monthly amount up front. Not monthly. It's a big amount up front. You gotta pay $250 straight up. I think it's cheaper for single users. And they have 2 tiers. One's got like a bunch of other junk that nobody ever uses, but they include it anyway, and it costs more. And then there's one that's got mostly the basic of everything you'll ever need as an office, for using it in the office. We've moved back and kind of down the hill here. We're not reaching the corner over here like we used to. We don't dig like we used to. Yeah, I don't sing well, but but anyway, for me, I think the whole idea, like, it's cool for certain services to have it as a software as a service where you pay a monthly fee for it. But an Office product like that, honestly, it's just a way for, it's just a cash cow. And I don't want to support that. I mean, that's where everything's going. It's really unfortunate. You know, games have already gone that way with DLCs and that. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem paying for, like, people doing their jobs and making great games and stuff. But, well, okay, DLCs, it's kind of fine. One thing I don't like, there's one game in particular, it's Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck. Actually, it's American Truck Simulator that's the worst. Okay, because, so for instance, it's American Truck Simulator. You're supposed to be able to drive across America. But you're not going to be able, if you buy the base game, you can't do that because every state is a freaking DLC, and each freaking DLC is like $12. To me, that is highway robbery. Oh my gosh, it actually fits. It's serious. Highway robbery. Even on sale, they're $5.99 each. It's like just raping people. I'm sorry, that's what they're doing. I just, like, I can't really support that. So unless their DLCs come down to, like, you know, 90% sale, or maybe, like, okay, if they're maybe $2.99 or something, maybe I can get on board with that. But, like, there's 52 states. I think you get a couple in like the base game, but I'm just like, and I know they put a lot of hard work into these and all that stuff, and it's, you know, but like the price is outrageous. You know, if they want to charge $12, it should be a couple of states at the same time. You know, make it worth our while. Because I don't think hardly anyone will buy those at full price. This should be the one that switches, right? What I think I'll do is I'll pause the video for a bit and just fill out the second one, and we'll do the cleanup so this isn't super long. The frame rate for me has been fine. Haven't had a problem. I'm feeling really good that I reset Windows despite the difficulty that it ends up being most of the time. It went pretty well, but I've taken like 3 days or so to really look over the drive and just make sure that I have included everything that I wanted to back up. I kind of either cut and pasted it, or I was copying it and then I would delete it if I didn't need it. Obviously games I didn't do anything with because you just re-download them. Look, from this angle looks like our tracks are hanging off, but they're not. Maybe they need to, because I'm not reaching the ground as well as I'd like to. But okay, I'll pause and I'll be back in a bit. Well, looks like I got myself in a bit of a pickle here, but I'm also pretty much full. Let's see. I was thinking I would drive the, okay, yeah, skip the wrong buttons here. I'm gonna just drive this thing away. Act like nothing happened. It's not all the way full, but it's also like that last dump truck full that you need like 40%, so we should be pretty full here now. I can do the cleanup. Now I forgot the mats at the very bottom, but at this point I oh my gosh, can we relax? I'll fix the excavator a little later. Look, the repair guy is actually working. Actually, we had a new employee. Let's go check out who it was. See if there's anyone worth... Oh, we should... He's the mechanic. How much it costs to upgrade him? I want to... A lot, but I really do want to have a level 2 mechanic going. Gosh. He's upgraded. It's close. Not good. You know... I decided to go with this, so I might as well go with this. Okay, this one's out for you. Just upgraded him. We'll upgrade him as well. Spending all that hard-earned money I just got. There's a few more on the way to leveling up anyway. I don't know what I need actually. If I was to... Trommel. Do I have a trommel? Let's see. Hawkman. We don't have the trommel guy. Holy cow. Then you know what we're doing? We're hiring him. At 33. That's a great hire, actually. Cost of workers 8K. It's getting up there. Front end loader. We don't need that. So let me see what we got. Flex jig. Oh shit, there's a trommel guy. Oh, I messed it up. Oh no, he's the last guy there. Okay, wow. Get a sign. So we don't have a shaker person? Let me go back through here. This box. Oh, there's the shaker guy. Okay. He's assigned, and then mechanic who's now level 2. How much did that set us back? Maybe I shouldn't have looked. It's a lot. Probably like 60K or something. Dang it. There's always costs to set you back. Oh, for this, well, let's see. I'm gonna quickly run into here. I normally don't do this in the video, but let's see. Let's have these weather effects enabled. I'll just disable them to see if that doesn't make any difference in the... Well, it was like almost... I don't know, dang. Okay, we're at 100. Let's shut it down. Shut her down. Maybe if we can hit the button. Okay. I can live with... Oh, nuts. Gotta turn them off and sleep on. Well, we're at... Damn, it's still really bad. It's really sad. Okay, those are all full, so let's just start with our buckets here. How much did we... Oh, I'm like... This doesn't make sense. I'm expecting 1 bucket. Or like 3 buckets, not 4, because I'm thinking that... Anyway, here we are. We have 52 ounces, 52 and a half. I'm gonna calculator here on my computer just quick so as I don't forget it. Because I can start working all these numbers and I'm like, oh, I forgot we had. I mean, according to what we saw in the buckets, it could be something around 27 ounces. Which wouldn't be too shabby. Right, it'd be nice if it was more. I feel like it's so little, you know, doing the leaderboard. No, I was like, there's one already under there. No, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Boy, I'm getting tired. It's not that late, but gosh, I've not been doing a great job with my sleeping schedule, so I do feel way more tired than I should this time of night. It's only 7 o'clock. Boy, this is really feeling like super slow. Grab it. So we can keep up with it. I remember we have all the upgrades at the... I mean, if we do, that's actually quite nice, because then the magnetite is actually worth some good money. When you got 100, like a bucket full of magnetite is worth, is it worth like 70k? Maybe it was 72k? Either way, quite a bit of money. So. Now obviously it takes us a while to get to a full, we're at 4%, really? God, it's so damn low. These numbers just hurt me. Okay, we go there. We get this thingy. That'll give us a little bit more, probably like 2 ounces instead of 1.6. I was like gonna go jump all over the place here. Oh, it does take. Oh, I think we just did that upgrade, so now if I cannot miss the ladder, we're gonna be. What the heck's the problem? That's it for those. Now we gotta do these. We have, gosh, I should just go buy one. I was like, hey, where did the where did the clean one go? Maybe I'm losing it a little. I don't know. No, I don't. No, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot this is only 4 at a time. Dude, you missed. Let's see what we got in this one. Then we can kind of determine what the rest of them are going to look like. Get out of... Getting stuck for no reason, man. What's up with that? 3, so about 12 ounces from each side. So we'll be over like 104. So that means we got about 52 ounces. It's not bad. Pretty decent. Means we'll have about another 100k. Oh, not 100k because they take the money, obviously. But if they didn't, then we would. Wow. I might... Oh, this leaves up here. Might stay up. Not stay up. I might finish this up and then just go to bed. Or I might stay up and watch a movie. I don't know. Haven't decided. I don't think I finished my exact thought on Windows Office, or Microsoft Office, I guess you could call it. But you know, honestly, get your money's worth in that thing. Just buy it. Don't do the whole SaaS thing where you pay for it on a monthly basis. Might take 2 or 3 years to like kind of make up that money, but you always have an Office product. And I'm still feel like that, I mean, they're really great, but like the Office 360, most of it is done online. You know, it's not actually local to where the program runs. And so, again, they're probably doing some sort of... Well, it doesn't matter. Done? I'm not done. Got 2 more to go. I'm thinking, did we clean them all? All of a sudden, I'm feeling like I didn't do it all. Well, let's see. About 1.5 years is all. Well, okay, but it's 200. Then it's about 2 years. So you use Office for 2 years, and after that, you don't pay anymore. Or you do it software as a service route, and after 2 years, you're still paying $10 a month. And after 5 years, you're paying, you know, you've paid for like double or even triple the amount. Well, maybe not triple, but a lot more to use the same product that you could have bought at $250 at one-time purchase. You know? Okay. Always got the ones at the bottom. I was like, okay, this is it. No, we got a few more to go. Drop this off over here. I'll go down and get our little mats down here. I think I'm kind of glad that there's only one set. I'm just kind of done with all these mats. But hey, look, the frame rate's way better than the last time we did a cleanup. Last cleanup was like 5 to 7 frames per second. It was terrible. All these we don't put into the... I'll just grab this one and put it in here. Yeah, 103. This will put us over 104. So just like the other cleanup, we got about 52 ounces. It's still taking some time. I think I dozed off for a second. Let's see, everything's all set back up. Every bucket where it belongs. Every mat where it belongs. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, no, this guy's got the upgrades they wanted. Alright, well there we go. We are at 52 ounces as well for this cleanup. So I'm happy to see that the Windows like refresh has helped out a lot. I feel like the game has worked a lot better. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. But in the meantime, we're going to leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.